Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17
and Greyshot151 here,
bringing you a review of the newest Marvel team-up movie that isn't the Avengers,
The Defenders,
or X-Men,
The Defenders,
or Spider-Man,
or Guardians of the Galaxy, The Defenders,
The Defenders, which, lo and behold, this is kind of just a Marvel, funny, in the making because of the fact they got a TV show and got 4 separate shows and linked them all together.
5 seasons.
Yeah, so there's been 5 seasons of the TV show building up to Defenders, and has Daredevil season 1, then you had Jessica Jones, Daredevil season 2, Luke Cage,
Iron Fist,
and 4 of the 5 are either good, higher. Like probably in my if I had to go, I would say Daredevil.
Jessica Jones.
Daredevil season 1, Jessica Jones are tied. Thinking back,
nope. Jessica Jones, Daredevil season 1 for me. What's your next?
Actually, it's a tie. Once again, it's another tie.
Afterward, I got to go with Daredevil season 2.
Yep.
Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
I would tie Luke Cage with
Iron Fist way down here.
Iron Fist is pretty low. I would say it's average. It's not fantastic, which is why I was disappointed in it.
Yeah. But
I did find some stuff to like. That said, The Defenders is actually based a lot on Iron Cage.
Iron Cage?
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, yes.
Iron Fist. I'm mixing them up. Anyway, Iron Fist's plotline, which is
Kunlun, the hand, and him being the weapon to destroy the hand. Oh, wait. Not so much. We also have Sigourney Weaver, as you may know, playing a pivotal villain scene. You done?
Sigourney Weaver playing a pivotal villain scene. And can we say what organization? This is not,
This is the Hand.
Yeah, she's playing
Anyone who's seen any of the other seasons knows. Basically, the Hand shows up, the Defenders come up, they find each other. They fight the Hand.
Yeah.
And everyone dies.
So actually, funny enough, the Hand was, like, hinted at back at season 1 of Daredevil. Played a bigger part in season 2. Nobu was not, they didn't say was directly associated with the Hand.
They mentioned most of the plot line in season 1.
No,
Daredevil.
Season 1 was more focused on Kingpin.
Yeah,
Naboo was a sector of that, and even Madame Gao was a sector, but it wasn't necessarily the forefront. It was Kingpin's
Can I
story.
counter real quick?
Yeah.
Because Black Sky was mentioned in the first season.
But that's a side story. That's a side story, I would say. A side plot in season 1 that
the main plot. Yes.
But Kingpin was the main villain.
Yes. I'm not denying that. What I am saying is the fact of the matter is they've been building this. Usually, the only season I would say that didn't is Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Those two very much.
And they actually hinted at another subplot with something else, which is how they got their powers, and even how Daredevil got his powers. They've been hinting at that storyline, which might be Defenders season 2.
Yes, hopefully. But yeah, no. This
I did like how each of the Defenders, the 4 guys plus their associates. So, for example, Colleen Wing.
Colleen Wing, the nurse. Misty Knight.
Yep.
Boy, real subtle on the naming there.
Rosario Dawson, Night Nurse. But in any case, all of them are connected with each of these characters, and I love how they slowly got built together. They just weren't thrown in.
For instance, Luke Cage gets punched by someone with a glowing fist. Immediately, the nurse, Rosario Dawson, is like, hold on, let me make a call. Or the fact that Murdoch is tasked by inadvertently basically tracking Jessica Jones because Jessica Jones gets into trouble and Murdoch is trying to distract himself from becoming Daredevil. Again, most of these relationships work, and I will say probably my favorite of the two is Jessica Jones and Murdoch because their reactions, because both are very smart individuals.
Yes.
And both of them trying to one-up the other.
Both are hindered. One's blind, one's a drunk.
Yeah.
She's a drunk. Let's be
very clear.
But that's not
her superpower. Listen, it's okay. Daredevil lost his sight and he gained super hearing everything. Jessica Jones doesn't become drunk and then become like a martial arts master. She just is drunk.
No, that's Iron Fist. That's a character that gets drunk and then is a martial arts master. Oh no, he fought a martial arts master that was drunk.
There we go.
There you go. That's how you tie it together.
But no, all these characters have their own personal reason in fighting the Hand, and it works. Luke Cage is trying to save a guy from Harlem. Jessica Jones is trying to find the reason why this basically someone
is threatening her to not take a case.
Yes.
And she declined.
Murdoch is just trying to stay out of the Hand. Honestly, he's the one that really gets roped in at the very end, and Iron Fist gets roped in because he's actually trying to find.
Yeah, he's trying to hunt the Hand down.
Yeah, and it works
for Kun Lung, which once again we see. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is spoilers for Iron Fist, but it's the premise of the film of this series, so it's kind of hard not to go to the spoilers. An entire city gets wiped out. Yep. Supposedly, even though they say. Maybe not, but
it says they didn't do it.
He's trying to find the Hand because he wants people responsible for possibly figuring out what the heck happened to Kun Lung, which is gone. Also, so all these people connect, and by the way, the fight cinematography in this show once again is either on par or fantastic with the previous incarnations. The Iron Fist Luke Cage fight is great. The Iron Fist Daredevil fight is great, and then them fighting other people kind of going together is
Iron
fantastic.
Fist fighting Luke Cage is as hilarious as you'd expect it.
Yes.
What happens when a kung fu master fights a brick wall? Fun fact, brick wall wins.
Yeah. But Luke Cage is also is fantastic. Daredevil's fantastic. Iron Fist, the worst and biggest issue with this Defenders.
But it still works in a sense because
it works better because it's better writing. You can tell that they spent more time okay, we need to flush out this character before people really think.
Because he's just a whiny rich guy, basically. Yeah.
And then, funny enough, he's actually not. He's pulled to the sidelines in need of rescue more times than not, which also doesn't help. But I feel people are we want him beaten. Beat the snot out of this guy.
I can't blame him.
I mean, yeah.
I honestly want every time Luke Cage beat the shit out of him in the first gun, I'm like, he deserves it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not... Look, the best parts of this, again, for me, were Jessica Jones and Daredevil interactions and their fight sequences. Because they actually know how to friggin' fight, and they know how to friggin' talk, and Luke Cage is awesome. But I have preference to those characters. Luke Cage is also awesome in every fight scene, because, again, Kung Fu Masters fight him, and he's just like, throw, punch, and basically it's like, he's the One-Punch Man. Fucking punches someone and they just go flying into a car, or he gets hit by a freaking garbage truck,
which is also great.
But while fighting someone else, and he just off screen beats the shit out of this guy and then walks
in
the
garbage truck.
I got him.
And it's great. In this show, they have great chemistry between each other. Probably Daredevil is the by far best actor out of them. Especially, I like his presence,
especially with his relation to Black Sky,
and
aka
also
Elektra.
He's the weakest out of them technically because he's the best because of his senses, but the weakest because no offense, all three of them have super strength and some ability. The Iron Fist punch, Jessica Jones' super strength, and Luke Cage's invulnerability and super strength.
Yeah, but his ability is very much passive. So if you wanted to put this on a game or something. All of them have super abilities.
Yes.
And you could say some are passive and some are negative. For instance, Luke Cage, he's passively indestructible. He has no control over that. He just is.
Yeah.
While Daredevil is passively super heightened senses.
Yeah.
He's trained and he's offensively to be a martial artist, and he can do amazing things just like the Iron Fist. But the Iron Fist doesn't have those traits. He has an Iron Fist which he can control maybe once every battle.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just summon the damn thing every time there's a fight.
He only has so much chi. I think of it like Goku. He can only go Super Saiyan so long. He can only have the Iron Fist for
You
so
obviously
long.
haven't seen Dragon Ball Super, because he's going...
Oh, yeah.
He's going Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan...
And Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan... Or
Kaioken.
Kaioken, thank you.
Oh, and apparently his new form, he goes gray, so something, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. In any case, back to the Defenders. If there are some negatives that I will say, and we will go into spoilers right now, so spoilers.
Oh, before we do, the villain is really good. I actually thought, I know people say, Sigourney Weaver's not that great. I actually thought she was great.
I thought her and Elektra worked very well.
Yeah, Elektra's in this. Other recurring villains from previous shows are back in.
With better writing.
The other supporting cast is all great. Some parts feel a little rushed, some parts feel a little slow, but overall, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed them slowly getting to know each other, also having an impact, and it may seem like a guy who literally fought essentially a mob boss. Kind of weird. The final fight, once you realize what that is, and we'll explain that in spoilers, what they're actually fighting, be a bit weird. It still works. It still works because it's been building to this. And the consequence is actually pretty substantial, even though people are like, it's not substantial enough. It's like, what do you want? They don't have the effects to have a giant alien invasion go on. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're going... So, yeah.
So what would you rate this out of 10?
I'd give it probably a 7.5.
We are not doing 7.5. I will put tally is even right. We are not doing 7.5. It's either 7 or 8. No halves here.
7.6.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I would say this is if we're going on shows, does this beat, I would say this is on par with Season 2 of Daredevil or Luke Cage. So an 8 out of 10 for me. Jessica Jones and them, or 9 out of 10
You're
or
right.
higher.
7.9
Iron Fist is
out
a
of
5.
10.
Iron Fist is a 5 out of 10.
Iron Fist is a 4, let's be honest. But no, I would give this a 7.9 out of 10. And my reaction
You're just making it hard. I have to get like an inch, like, logo, and then move it, scale it, and
Listen, you give the actual score. I just BS the score. So... But yeah, 7.9 out of 10. By the way, the moment you actually concede and go points now, I'm going to put like 7.92 out of 10.
I will never concede anything past 0 to 10 scale.
Any case, my big note in this regard is, yes, this is a very good, there are flaws. Flaws? Sorry, the cat is...
Oh, no, the cat's not even here. Anyway.
Really?
Okay, she jumped on you, but still. Anyway, spoilers, so go ahead.
Spoilers, I will say Elektra proves to be far better, and her chemistry with Daredevil really does sell it. Also, Stick really works in this series better than pretty much in a lot of the others, because while he's like this wise old hermit, you can really sense the history and the desperate need that he goes to end this fight with the Hand. The one problem I will say with this, though, is that the Hand changes its motives every single time. For instance, apparently they were going to destroy... They switched from destroying to New York to what was it?
Their idea was essentially rapid pace to save their leader, because what they've been doing for the past couple years is they've been getting a lot of different locations because they know underneath New York, it's gonna sound off and stupid.
It's a fucking dragon.
It's a dead dragon. There has to be another show with a dragon in it.
A dragon that was sealed away in a vault. That only
it's dead. It's bones.
That only the Iron Fist can break. Which, to be fair, in the Marvel Universe, is the least weird thing.
Inhumans looks to be completely batshit insane, so this looks fine. I can buy that there's a dead dragon sealed by ancient mystics buried underneath New York. Fine, I can deal with that.
I just want to know how it got there.
It probably died, and they
picked a random place on Earth and said, "Go there!"
No, they probably died in a cave, because apparently these dragons live in caves.
Touche. I did like how it died. But, yeah, the connection to the dragon and giving Iron Fist power to the fact that it also was the substance, very cool.
The dragon gave Iron Fist power. It also gives the Hand the ability, if you don't know... To be immortal and revive the recent dead. Yep. Which is huge if they get a large quantity of it, because then all their people, the higher-ups, don't have to worry almost about dying.
Yeah, unless their head's cut off or something.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
Which is very hard to do.
Yeah, but the main note I will say about this is, again, there are plot holes, there are little things, but overall, it's fun. It's a good series. Can't argue with it.
Yeah, there's issues, but...
I will defend the Defenders TV series.
Yes.
It's not the best of the bunch, but it is cool, and I cannot wait for Jessica Jones Season 2 and The Punisher.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Though, I will say, spoiler, I wish, this is going to sound terrible, if they would have ended the show with Daredevil dead and everyone else dead, instead of the hint that we got at the very end that he is alive, I think that would have sealed this a little bit high. I think this was cemented as a higher 8.
This would have been a solid...
This barely scrapes it to an 8.
It would have given it a solid 8.2 out of 10.
Oh my god. But, alas, Daredevil's back, although he's barely alive from inside. Looks like a nun environment. Like, you saw nuns, so he's in a church.
Not a coven, but
yeah. But anyway, like a missionary place. But the point of the matter is, he's alive, and I kind of wish he died. I feel like, I'm not trying to be mean, the only thing that would have been a thread, a loophole, or like something that would have gone on would have been Kingpin. Because Kingpin is in jail and through season 2, or prison. Well, gathering power. So I think that would have been a cool to have. I know that it's like Iron Fist or someone carry on the fight, Jessica Jones against the guy. But I get it. If you want a final confrontation with the Kingpin, you have to have Daredevil still there. But it's I thought this was a justifiable solid death.
To be fair, I will also say that if he got out alive, then the Hand probably got out, which means the Hand is still alive, which means Elektra's still out there.
And Madame Gao. Yep. And
maybe not. Maybe they actually crushed the Hand. Elektra's the one that survived because she could, she was just given that ooze stuff so she can come back.
Yeah.
So maybe that, or maybe it is possible that Elektra maybe did that to Daredevil to bring him back. And dropped him off.
Wait, actually, hold on. I just thought of something that may just be a little bit of an issue. So the Hand is hunting for the essentially a dragon, right? To stay immortal. Doesn't Iron Fist know where a dragon lives?
Yeah, but he killed it.
No, they granted him power. The everlasting dragon granted him power.
True, but yeah, I guess that is true. Maybe they don't want to.
So there you go. We still have a chance to see a dragon in a Marvel show.
They probably could.
Game of Thrones. Watch your back.
They probably can't kill it. They probably know they can't beat it. They have to find a dead one. It's like, whoa, boy, we got all all these slingshots and arrows. Hopefully, we can kill this dragon.
Rocket launchers. Come on, they have a head of organization. They literally had a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
They supplied it to the guy who shot at Luke Cage.
How well did the tank work against Iron Man?
Very true.
Like, if this is a mystic effing dragon and its whole body goes Iron Fist, like the actual Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Because if that's like a part of its power,
I want to see
it would just eviscerate everything.
Netflix, come here. Give this show just a little bit more budget. Because you could tell they wanted to do more, but they were kind of hindered. Give them a little bit more of a budget and have the Defenders versus a dragon with.
I just think they should have fought Elektra and her being more of a threat. She's badass, but not that. She wasn't like that imposingly. She easily thrashed them a couple times and they barely escaped.
Daredevil is the only one keeping her back, which was awesome as a person who is best at kung fu and martial artists. And
him struggling to beat her, yeah.
Yeah.
But in any case, guys, that's our review of the Defenders. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you next time with our review of.
Honestly, you want to know what the next show would probably be? Death Note or movie. Like I'm being serious. Next thing.
At least for Netflix, yeah.
Yeah. But in any case, we'll see you next time.
See you next time, guys.